This is my everyday carry tech bag, and a phrase that I want you to think throughout this entire video is, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So to start off, we have the bag itself. This is a FENRUIEN business backpack. I got this bag not too long ago. I got it because of how slick it looks. I like the black color. It has a mini charging section. It's water resistant, but the main reason I like it so much is because of how many pockets it has. So let's go through every part of this bag. In this front left section, we have pens and Sharpies. Do I have to explain myself as to why I have pens and Sharpies? The front right section is sort of like my headphone section. I have the standard Apple wired headphones as well as the Beats Studio Buds. I interchange between them whenever I'm doing homework or editing videos or watching movies or TV shows. This first middle section holds my personal hygiene stuff. I have this little travel cologne sprayer that's refillable. It's pretty cool. You know, you always gotta be smelling good. There's one thing you learn, gotta be smelling good. I have these tiny oil absorbing sheets. As embarrassing as it is, I am not afraid to say that throughout the day, my face gets super oily and this thing soaks it right up. I have cough drops for whenever I get a little sick or maybe I have a little itch in my throat. I have these dude wipes for, let's just say, the back lower half section of the human body. And lastly, I just have some gum. The main middle section holds three things. The first thing is my Anker Power Bank. This power bank has been with me for a very, very long time. I actually made a YouTube video about it a while back. It has helped me out so many times since purchasing it when I haven't been able to find a plug or in an emergency situation where I need to charge something that isn't necessarily my phone. The second thing is this power strip, and I know it might be a little bit too much. I understand that, but the alternatives are just too expensive, and just look at how many things I can charge with this power strip. Think of all the times where you've had to charge two things at once, but there's only one power plug available, or you've been with a few friends studying or doing whatever, and there's only two power plugs available to charge laptops, phones, or AirPods, so you all kind of take turns. Well, this thing gets rid of that problem. The third thing in the middle section is my electronic organizer bag. As you can see, this thing has a lot of stuff in it, so we will go through each section from top to bottom. The top section holds different types of data cables and adapters. It has one USB-A to USB-C cable, one short USB-C to USB-C cable, and one regular length USB-C to USB-C cable. I only use these for my hard drives. I know everything's moving towards USB-C, but it's good to have a USB-A cable if that's the only thing available. This top section also holds a bunch of adapters which allow me to tackle any situation that might come up. I've got a lightning to HDMI adapter in case I need to connect my iPhone to an external screen. I have a lightning to USB 3 camera adapter. I don't really use this cable at all, but whenever I did, I used it to connect an audio interface to my iPhone. I have a USB-C to SD card reader to get footage onto my laptop from an SD card. I have a USB-C to Ethernet adapter to use with an Ethernet cable. You'll see it in a little bit. And lastly, in this top section, I have an Anker USB-C 8-in-1 hub. It has a lot of different ports that I have labeled. So if you want to pause, you can check it out. But it gives me the ability to, again, tackle any situation that might come up, or if I need to connect more than 2 or 3 things, I can do that. The middle section of the electronic organizer holds a lightning to USB-C, iPhone charging cable to charge my iPhone, an Anker 30-watt charging brick which allows me to fast charge my iPhone, a Cat 6A Ethernet cable that I pair with the USB-C to Ethernet adapter you just saw, or USB-C hub, and I use it at work sometimes whenever the Wi-Fi is spotty or it isn't fast enough for what I'm needing to work on. The middle section also has a compartment that holds an air tag so I can find my electronic organizer bag if I ever leave it lying somewhere in my house or possibly lose it, an audio splitter cable for when I need to connect more than one wired headphone to my laptop, and a lightning to 3.5mm adapter for when I want to connect wired headphones to my iPhone. The bottom section of the electronic organizer bag holds 2 SSDs that I use for editing videos, one 500GB Samsung T7 SSD, yes, it does say Spider-Man, and a 2TB SanDisk SSD. The electronic organizer bag also has this front mini zipper that holds 2 microfiber cloths for cleaning screens. It also has this larger front-facing zipper section that is supposed to be for cables, but I don't personally use for cables because I feel like it'll get all tangled up. And this mesh zipper section that holds a Presto correction pen 4 random USBs for schoolwork, and a micro SD and SD card reader that, I'll be honest, I don't use at all anymore. The last section of my tech bag has 2 things in it. The first is this magnetic privacy screen for my laptop, and I cannot tell you how much I love this thing because of how nosy people are. I hate when people are trying to do that like side eye thing, like they're doing something but they're like, I just hate it. Like if you're in a coffee shop or you're in a library or you're sitting in the front of your class, this just gives you that peace of mind, because people have pointed at my screen and just been like, what is that? Like, what are you working on? Or what TV show is that? Or what movie are you watching? And I'm just like, do I know you? And the last thing in my tech bag is my laptop carrying case, which holds my laptop's Anker charging cable and its original Apple charging brick. I honestly might buy different versions of these because the Apple brick is a little bit too big and the cable looks a little bit too much like my iPhone cable, so I sometimes get them mixed up. And my laptop carrying case obviously carries my laptop. I have an M1 MacBook Pro, and this is the #1 thing in my tech bag. I use this almost every single day of my life. For school, for YouTube, for things I do for my church, for work in case I have to do like any type of meeting, for entertainment, for texting since I use iMessage, for online shopping, for a bunch of stuff. This thing is my workhorse. I also have this little quote on my laptop that says, "Push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you." I really like this quote because I myself can be really lazy at times. The M1 MacBook Pro comes with the touch bar that isn't as useful as it might seem. I think it's kind of gimmicky, although it does look cool. I also have this camera cover for extra peace of mind, and this is my desktop screen. So yeah, that's my everyday carry tech bag. It has more pockets to it. It has pockets for water bottles. It has a pocket on the strap, and it has a hidden pocket in the back, but I don't really use them for anything. I don't put anything in them. I might throw in an AirTag for extra security, but that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.